Well, sitting over here at the old supercharger station. Got to pick up my kids from a little schooling kind of event. Even though we homeschool, they do some classes and stuff. Another 45 minutes, so figured I might as well go charge the old Tesla up for the hell of it. Theta, right now, Theta token is up 30 freaking % today alone. And I was just helping a guy with some Theta. He wanted to get some more, and long story short, he got in at 13 cents. 13 cents. He spent about 300 bucks, and now it's over 17 cents. That's great. Nice little rally for him. But that pump had already started even at 13 cents. You know, and then next thing you know, it keeps going. Today it's even higher. So I was looking online, like, what really caused this? And there was, I guess, an announcement. There was an AMA with Theta, and yep, definitely Samsung is a validator node. It's official, which I already heard that before anyways. They're going to be a validator node. You have Guardian nodes, and then you have validator nodes. Binance is also going to be a validator node. And there was some news, I think, about PlayStation, you know, the gaming console, having Theta built into it somehow for any and all of its streaming activity and needs or something. I think that was kind of officially announced too. I was trying to find the details. I just heard people in the Telegram chats talking about it, so I couldn't really find the actual links. But that might be why it's pumping today. It started yesterday again, and now it's even higher today. I just want to remind you of one thing. You know, this did come from Michelle White Dove, and at some point, this coin's going to be epic. You're going to see a dollar, like White Dove said. She goes, here's just an example. It's not going to go like this, but here's kind of how I could see this going. You wonder how it could get well into the hundreds and maybe even $1,000 per token. She said, just think of it, it's at 10 cents. It does a 10x. Goes to $1. Period of time goes by, again, maybe a year, not real sure. Does another 10x. Now it's at $10. Then it happens again, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, another 10x. So $1, $10, $100, just like that. And then again, if it does it another 10x, that's $1,000 from the 100. She said that's kind of the example I give. Again, no real time frame. She said I knew this would take years to really hit those prices. I guesstimated maybe 5 years. You know, that's like what she said. We're only into this a couple years now, basically. I mean, what was it, 2018-ish, end of January when it really officially came out, Theta. So, you know, we're in this a couple years. It's looking great. Bottom line, it's looking fantastic. So, can't wait to see where this thing goes. I will also remind you, not Michelle White Dove, Sharon Michelle, when she was asked about Theta a while back, which you should know this by now because I've talked about this before, she said there's going to be a point when Theta reaches a price where you're pretty much going to say, or not even say, you're going to kind of need to, you're going to need to be in it by then. Because once it gets to this price point, it's going to start moving more to where, you know, God, where was the 10 cent days? The 12 and 13 cent days. And she said, she goes, she said then, she goes, I feel like it'll be somewhere around the 40 cent mark. Maybe 35, 40 cents, something like that. When it hits that 40 cent mark, she goes, that's, you kind of need to be in by then. Now, granted, maybe you get in at $1 and you ride it up to 10x, great. But if you're in at 50 cents and it runs up to that $10 move, you know, from $1 to $10, well, that's a 20x move as opposed to you, unfortunately, getting a 10x move from $1 to $10. Not that you're going to be too upset with making 1,000%, you know, returns with your crypto investment, but you know, just some things that I remember. And Theta was a big holding for me, and I told you I don't ever want to sell this. I was thinking about trading it one time. I bought some just as a little trade bag kind of a thing, and as I sat there, I said, no, I don't even think I want to trade this. I'm just going to add it to my hodl stash. That's it. And I moved it over, and I never traded it. Right now, I'm currently trading Bitcoin and some Populous with my little trade bot, and I have not calculated what the trade bot has done in about probably 40 days now. But I've just eyeballed my program, you know, buy, sell. It lists the rough estimate prices that it paid and sold. And yeah, losing, up, win, lose, win, lose, win, you know. So I've got to calculate it, honestly, to see how well it's been doing, but that's another story. So hopefully that thing's been doing well. Again, I haven't really checked. So anyways, just a little update on Theta, man. Jeez, it's looking really good. Is there going to be a pullback? Is there going to be this? Is there going to be that? I mean, every coin seems to go up and then it pulls back. The question is, how far is Theta going to go? Imagine, oh, it's up 10%, I'm going to sell and try to get back in. Sorry, it's up 30% now. You know, is it going to pull back down to the 12-cent mark? Again, it might, because it sure as heck has done that a lot, frequently in the past. But we're in another year. You know, things have changed a bit in the crypto market. It's getting more out there in people's faces. Things are happening. Deals are being made. Again, with Theta, Samsung, PlayStation. You know, you can't factor in those things. And, you know, I mean, well, technically you have to factor in those things, I guess is what I should say. You can't think that, well, just because it did it last time or the time before that or the last 4 times, it's going to do it again. Again, there's a probability that, again, what goes up must come down, but to what point? Do you want to try to time that? I always told myself I'm going to hodl this one. If I sell the rest of my bag, some emergency came up, oh my God, I've got to sell everything, major financial emergency, and I had to sell everything else I had, that would be my decision. I will sit on Theta, and I would try my best to sit on Bitcoin Cash at the same time and then sell maybe everything else I have in an emergency. But if I had to keep going, Bitcoin Cash, I love you. But right now, you're out of here. I'm just would hang on to my Theta because of that rainy day prediction of Michelle White Dove and whatnot. I just couldn't pass that potential massive profit. And again, as long as I could sustain myself financially, I got to go get another job, let me get hired, you know, some kind of emergency thing, whatever. But I would not, hopefully I don't get in that position. I don't see myself doing that. I still have silver. I could liquidate that if I got no, you know, major problem. And God help us all if, well, me and my patrons and a few people, God help us if I find something out in the New Mexican desert. Man, I'd love to do that. Okay, guys, crypto, it's J Steps raining crypto down on you. Don't ask any questions, just give me your damn address. What coins do you want? Here's the following 3, you know, whatever, that kind of thing. So that'd be a great day. So anyways, just again, charging the old car up. Just gonna sit here and wait a few more minutes before I gotta go pick my kids up and upload this here video. Take care.